In relation to the warnings that you might see or be expected to see as a management team, as a director of a limited company, if it's the directors themselves that are actually taking the decision, they would normally be making that decision in conjunction with taking some specialist advice from a licensed insolvency practitioner. And they would have either done that as a consequence of being advised to do so, maybe by their lawyers or their accountants, or by their principal lenders, who may well have imposed an insolvency practitioner on them, typically to carry out an independent business review. Now, the directors themselves equally could seek the advice of a licensed insolvency practitioner, and arguably ought to be seriously thinking about doing so if they feel that they're finding it increasingly difficult to continue to trade, or they're concerned about the company's future viability or its current financial position. Now, in terms of notice, if the directors are instigating the action themselves, clearly they're going to be party to preparing the necessary documentation to place the company into administration, and that typically involves filing a document called a notice of intention to appoint, which would be signed by one of the directors. If it's the lender, it's unlikely the lender would be looking to do that without the cooperation of the board, and most lenders in those circumstances would look to put pressure on the board for the board to actually effect the appointment themselves. But from time to time, and it is quite a rare event these days, lenders may choose to appoint their own administrator under their floating charge, and in those circumstances they would serve a notice on the company that that was going to happen.